Investing Secrets with Kevin Attride, empowering you to succeed financially.
Today, we're answering your questions, and I'm here with a dear friend, John Clark of Solution Providers. He's a mortgage broker, and we're going to answer your questions. So, John, can you guide us? How do you pick the right mortgage broker?
Great question. You actually narrowed in on exactly the most important person to talk to in the finance process, and that is a mortgage broker. Broker rather than just loan officer or a loan officer at a brokerage, either one of those. And you say, well, what do you mean broker? What is that? Why are you focusing on that? Well, there's banks, there's brokers, and there's lenders. And each one of those has loan officers in them. The difference is the loan officer at a bank, typically speaking, not meaning to criticize a particular person, but typically speaking, have a limited perspective on the different types of loans. So they work mainly with conventional or jumbo, especially if they're at a bank. They might do a little bit of FHA and VA. This is what I find over numerous people that I've spoken with, because they stay in a certain lane and they don't deal with as many investors as well. They pretty much deal with primary. And also they are in an office, but they're hard to get to sometimes. The banks have centralized that. So you don't just walk into a branch like in the olden days and find Tom, Dick, or Susie there who are, you might know, and you can just go up and talk to them. So it's a little harder to find them. Then at a lender, nothing wrong with a lender either as a company, but those loan officers offer a narrower set, typically a narrower set of products, and they're representing a company. The advantage of a loan officer at a brokerage or the broker himself who runs the show is they're independent. So they're not pushing a brand. They don't have an agenda other than helping the client with what the client wants, as opposed to selling them something. We solve problems. I am a mortgage broker myself, even to the point that I named my team Solution Providers. But there are others out there that have a client-focused mindset like myself in your region that might be closer to you. So a mortgage broker, how do I find one? I would say online. I would talk to real estate professionals. I would search for a mortgage broker or a loan officer at a mortgage brokerage. You got to be specific in what you type in, because majority of them are banks and lenders. Again, if you happen to land on one, but you find a good person there that seems knowledgeable, experienced, and willing to listen and help, that's great. Work with who you can find. However, most of those people are focused on transactions and volume, not qualitative care. We at the brokerage level get paid a little bit more per deal, so we have time to spend with you and answer your questions, actually help you. And again, like I said, not push you into a product or a program, but instead solve the problems and provide solutions with a plethora or a wide range of options.
John, thank you for your guidance. Really appreciate you answering our listener questions.
There are more investing secrets that are quite powerful for you to build your wealth. If you'd like a VIP introduction to any one of our experts, click on the link below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single tip from any of our seasoned experts. Okay, watch the next video so you can capture our next secrets to investing. If you're ready, it's time for you to experience financial freedom.
The information contained in this episode are opinions not to be used as individual guidance. As always, consult your own financial team for your investment decisions.